Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking more fallout from Snoop Dogg and Nelly in particular getting canceled. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description. Housekeeping, meat and potatoes. It is free to follow me. Free to subscribe to this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to subscribe to my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on TikTok, on the Tickety Talk. There are 74 more days left, according to Trump's executive order, because there's still a ban. There's still a ban. There's still a reason you cannot download the app, you guys, if you deleted it. On Anonymous Tea Podcast. Also, it is free to follow on Anonymous Reality Tea on the gram. So, nonetheless, also free to share and distribute this video to all of the places. So, in this video, we need to talk about more fallout, y'all. More fallout of, Snoop Dogg and Nelly getting canceled. And, I saw some clips of Nelly's performance. It seems like the crowd was a little bit lit for Hot and Her. And they liked, Ride With Me because it's like, hey, must be the money. And then it was like some weird patriotic stuff going on at the beginning that we're not going to talk about. But nonetheless, Nelly in Country Grammar, he kept replaying the part, let me in, Bill Gates, and then had the crowd shout, Donald Trump, let me in. And I was like, and here it is right here. Let Nelly into MAGA. Let him in and be accepted, y'all. But there is a lot of different backlash that I still want to talk about as well, because him and Snoop Dogg are just getting ate up every which way. And we got to talk about it. So they are trying, y'all, to spin the narrative and trying to say that Snoop Dogg did not perform at a Trump inaugural weekend-related event in D.C. this weekend. However, the invitation itself, y'all, the invitation actually says, in honor of the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, y'all. They really tried to hoodwink and bamboozle and lead y'all astray that it wasn't a Trump event, y'all. Well, what was it? Stop the madness, because the same event that Rick Ross and Soulja Boy performed at confirmed that it was Trump checks that paid them. So please stop trying to spread misinformation and confusion, because you don't want to see your boy Snoop Dogg canceled. Not going to work. We're going to hold him accountable. Next, we got Elon Musk confirming it also was a Trump-related inaugural event for the weekend. And what happened was somebody named Colin Rugg was like, Snoop Dogg then, anyone who performs for Trump at this inauguration is a jigaboo, bleep, bleep, and an Uncle Tom. Snoop Dogg now performs at a Trump inaugural ball. Interesting shift. And has the audio that we played the other day of Snoop Dogg calling people jigaboos in 2017. So I presume he was talking about Chrisette Michele. Talking about Chrisette Michele being a jigaboo, being all these things of shucking and jiving for Donald Trump. Is this what we're doing? I'm gonna drag and roast all of y'all. I got jokes on jokes on jokes on all of y'all, only for you to turn around and do it in 2025. Right? And be all up there. So please miss me with, oh, they're doing this because of the crypto.com arena owner. No. The invitation says in honor of Donald J. Trump. Let's not do that. Don't play in the face of the people. And so then Elon Musk, he reposted and quotes it and says the vibe shift is real, with laughing emojis. And this is the thing, y'all. They are laughing at the black community, right? Because they know there's division. They know it is easy to separate people who are willing to do anything for the almighty dollar. And everybody has a price when it is all said and done. You can be for the movement. You could be for Black Lives Matter, one movement, and the next minute be at the inauguration ball for Trump. That's just how it is. That's just how easy these black celebrities can play in your face, y'all. And the only thing that they see is green. The only thing they see is that dinero, y'all. So DL Hughley spoke out as well and said, you know, in regards to Nelly and Snoop said, wow, that's what we doing now? Trump propping up the white supremacy isn't just in his past, tags Nelly, who is still who he is till this day. This man called hashtag Daniel Penny a hero. He still stands behind his opinion of the exonerated 5 Haitian people eating the dogs. They're eating the pets. That was just a few months ago. He doubled down on it. Multiple people on his staff said he uses the N-word. Come on, bruh. Sometimes it's better to say nothing. Hashtag Team DL. And also he posted on Instagram as well and said the following. It was this meme. It was like, so no Waka Flocka, no Kodak Black, no Little Pump, none of them. Show him the gun line, boss. Bleep got asked to perform. I'll tell you why. Hashtag DL. So he says, you know why? No Waka Flocka, no Kodak Black, no Little Pump. Those have been the main people that have been going to all these, you know, rallies or Trump-related events and saying that they voted for Trump or that they were going to vote for Trump and that that's who they were endorsing, but they were nowhere to be found inauguration weekend for any of these parties, for any of these performances. They were not asked, because they already served their purpose and they did not move the needle. It wouldn't make waves for them to perform because they've been sold out. They want someone, they won't scare the melanemic folks. How many black folks do you see in that audience? There's a reason why some of us were in the house while most of us were in the fields. Power. It says something when you can make a man who spoke out against anyone willing to perform for you go against his own words and put on a show for you. One of his biggest flexes ever. I guess the price was right. Hashtag Team DL, y'all. And that's it in a nutshell, you guys. That is it, you know, from DL's perspective, that, you know, people can be bought. Everybody has a price. Everyone absolutely has a price. And nonetheless, you know, Snoop Dogg, but again, some people may not know Snoop Dogg's history because people now are bringing up stuff from 20, 30 years ago of Snoop consistently, you know, being a flip-flopper and not standing on business and not standing for something. And even now with all the backlash, and this is my thing too, like you're a grown man, you're a grandfather, and you can't speak up and defend yourself, but you have Stephen A. Smith give a little blurb of BS that you voted for the first time in 2020 for Biden, but won't speak to your 2024 Trump vote. Like, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And it's like, it's the hypocrisy for me, right? But it's these same people. This is who the people target, right? The people who are loudest, claiming to stand on business, claiming to be unified, claiming to be pro-black, all these things that we're going to, you know, bring things back to the community, But when that phone rings and it is time to perform against somebody who does not share your political views, does not share your beliefs, is saying the N-word, is saying all these things, and you go out and as long as the check clears, you're good. You'll go out there and shuck and jive. You'll go out there and play some songs that are riddled with cussing and the N-word to a sea full of people who do not look like you and who barely knew the words to your song. It was you out there dancing by yourself because they don't know your music like that, Snoop. It was embarrassing. Nelly, out of everyone, really was the main one that I would say was quote unquote the most known of the crowds that we saw from these concerts. But that's not saying much. That's not saying much at all. They knew exactly what they were doing. And they did everything for this inauguration to make sure, hey, if we can get a couple of big name black performers to come and do this, we can get a big name HBCU marching band. If we can get a pastor, black pastor, to come out here, you know, we can, and you know, incorporate this into our inauguration to show, hey, we're for the people, we're for everybody. Hey, we're going to play play in the face because we know most of y'all didn't vote for us, but we're still going to parlay this and bring in some people, including people who shaded and dragged us in 2017, and we're going to have them perform for us in front of you, in front of everybody, right? Like that was the energy. And I just don't understand why people are not embarrassed, why people are not standing together, why people are not unified. This is why things never progress. This is why things never move forward, because you stand for nothing except for money. You're basically saying yesterday's price was not today's price, and it is what it is. The only person out of all of them that actually may have needed the money was Soulja Boy. And the only person who was actually honest and kept it a buck that they did it for the money, because nobody's playing their music, was Soulja Boy. But the rest of y'all need to keep it a buck for what it was. Y'all know y'all got money, but unless y'all got some financial issues or you're living above your means, there was no reason to take on this gig. Like I said, Nelly just announced a Vegas residency. You allegedly, Snoop Dogg, have all these deals. Like I said in a previous video, you were getting paid $500,000 a day just to appear for the Paris Olympics. And you've got tons of money and other stuff. You got all these projects you do with Martha Stewart. You were in all these commercials for Bud Light, for, these different gambling companies and this and that for sports that I see every time I'm watching an NFL game, where I was watching last night the college football playoff. Like, you're everywhere. So you can't tell me that you're broke. And don't give me the BS, I was just supporting a friend. No. You knew this was inauguration weekend. You knew any and every party in DC was about celebrating Donald Trump, so miss me with the nonsense. Y'all can't try to twist this into something that is not. Y'all knew where y'all were. If this was any other weekend but inauguration weekend, that little spin might have worked. But it specifically was the weekend of the inauguration, which is traditional. They have several parties, they have several celebrities, and this and that, several donors, different big name executives that come through and celebrate ahead of the inauguration. Don't play in the people's face like this. But nonetheless, this dragging is going to continue for as long as it's going to continue. I just want to know, how do we get, Chrisette Michele, what can we do for Chrisette Michele right now? Should we stream her music? Because What You Do is one of my joints. I love the song What You Do, where Derwin from The Game is in the video, and Neo wrote and produced that song. I might go play that as I go run out real quick. Because I mean, this is exhausting, y'all. This is exhausting that, once again, y'all give grace. Y'all continue to pick and choose and move the goalposts on who y'all want to give grace to. But if this was a Chrisette Michele situation all over again, her career would be over all over again. But y'all are making excuses and having y'all capes on for Snoop Dogg and Nelly because they're personal celebrity friends of y'all's. Like, get over it and grow up, y'all. Because ultimately, if it's going to be a check that is going to be more important than their friendship with you, they're going to take it. So you're doing all this caping in the end for what? So there is that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.